Hi, this is Kyle with Tomcat TV, and today I'm going to react to Batman Dying is Easy, which is I guess it's a short film, I think. You're actually, you know what, let me look real quick, see if it has a description on it. It doesn't even have a description, it just says, okay, Batman and the Joker have always had such an interesting psychological relationship. It's those dark concepts that make characters so interesting. Okay, it's not really even a description of what's going on, what's happening. I just know, obviously, Batman, Joker. I think I still saw screenshots with Poison Ivy, possibly. That being said, I am really excited to see this because I love Batman. I love Joker. One of the greatest villains of all time, if not the greatest. And I'm excited to see what they did with this. I remember seeing something a few years back, Batman versus Darth Vader. It had like two versions to it. That was pretty sweet. There's one version where Superman came and saved the day, and there's another version, I think. Did Batman die, or did he just end up getting the upper hand on Darth Vader? I can't remember. I just remember it was awesome. And I don't know if this is the same people who did this one. But I'm going to check this out because this is exciting. I guess, without further ado, let's check it out. Let's go ahead and get this. There we go. Bat in the sun. Looks good. Already looks excellent. That looks really cool. Makes me think of like the Arkham games. That's awesome. That looks really good. About as good as what they do on a TV show nowadays, because special effects on shows have gotten so good. I kind of like the design of the logo too. Dying is easy. Hold the light there. Oh, nice. They got the blimps, just like from the comics. There's the comics or the old shows where they had the animated show. I think mainly.
Still, there are no leads on the 3 missing police officers. The commissioner had this to say.
I got the best people working on it, but the trails run cold.
The district attorney has launched multiple investigations with no results. Every night, this Gotham citizens have taken to the streets of the candlelight vigil in hopes they will find them. If you have any information. Please contact.
That looks great. Great choreography. I love this. This is so good. That's cool. Oh, that hurt. Sweet. That's so good. It is intimidating as he should be.
Enjoy stealing innocence.
That's straight from a comics. That's what I love that look.
Cream cake. The girls, my Alice's, seem to enjoy it.
Never again.
Yeah, Batty. Batty to Batty. Wait.
Please don't leave me here. Please.
He looks so cool. That looks so cool. He looks awesome. Access the iceberg.
You're needed for a briefing.
Bullock.
Hey, give me a minute, would you?
Harvey Bullock, I'm guessing.
Bullock, what do you want?
Now, why is he calling for Batman? He's so good.
You showed up. How's it hanging there, Bats?
I don't have any time for your lack of candor, Bullock. Talk.
You think I enjoy coming up here in the middle of the night? Freezing my butt off. Just because Gordon's in the hospital. I got real cases. I got actual things to do. 3 of my men are missing, and you know what? I'm gonna find out where they are, one way or another.
Yeah.
I don't really have a lot of extra time to babysit, freak in a cape, flying around the city pretending to be a
sense.
superhero.
Yeah. Well, he can't fly, so.
You know, just because Gordon respects you doesn't mean I have to, right?
It goes both ways.
Listen, you know what? I have some good news for you. The pasty-faced clown is, dying.
Anything else?
Well, he's demanding to see you, of course. You guys
So I guess he's in Arkham already.
spent most of your life together, right? I thought maybe you'd be excited. There'd be a little celebration from your side of things. You know, as far as I'm concerned, one of you madness dwellers is getting exactly what you deserve.
Death of the Joker, nothing to celebrate.
All I'm saying
Somebody will take his place.
is that somebody
Batman
pulled the
Beyond.
trigger
Dun-dun-dun.
on him a long time ago.
But you're the one with a gun and a license to kill.
Yeah. Well, don't tempt me there, Bat.
Yeah, do it. And you'll see exactly how deep this well of madness can run.
We're still waiting on you.
Yeah. Bullock. I always liked Harvey Bullock from Gotham.
Excuse me.
I didn't end up watching like the last season and a half, but
Listen.
I really
I
want
thought
to
I told you
still.
to give me a minute. Anyway,
He does that. Get it?
he's with him. Hey, Bats!
This is totally the same people who did this one, isn't it?
Hugo.
Or did the Batman.
I'm on my way.
Oh, Hugo.
Transfer Joker from his cell to the recreation room.
I see you spoke to Lieutenant Bullock. I would have reached out to you personally, but I have no way of contacting you directly.
As it should be.
That guy's a villain, isn't he? Is that Hugo Strange? Nice. I'm Batman. I'm Batman. Wouldn't that be weird? Like, the hero of Gotham, the knight, he just walks in.
Good evening to all.
Hey, Batman,
This
look at
is
me.
Dr. Hugo
That's good.
Strange. This announcement is regarding tonight's schedule. Due to a code B27, dinner and all night activities
Oh,
will be delayed
nice.
until further notice.
That's cool.
Mandatory lockdown
Oh, nice.
aspect.
That's Victor Zsasz, is that right? Tell me if I'm right.
Be extra cautious. That is all.
Oh, hey! That guy. He's in a bunch of stuff. Yes.
belongs to you, but everyone else uses it.
Good choice for that, for sure. Who's he? I didn't quite understand that one. And Poison Ivy, of course. And of course, Harley.
Did you miss me? I hope you've gotten all my love letters.
Wow, Harley, he walked right past you. That's another man in Arkham who doesn't respect you.
I love the makeup on Poison Ivy. It looks really good. The eyes. Killer Croc, of course. Yes. Nice.
Easy now there. Watch the fingers.
Doing his best, Mark Hamill. Kinky?
Yes, get these off of me.
It's all yours.
How's he dying is the question.
That take place across cities and in front of people's
An increasingly dangerous situation.
This moment. It was supposed to take place on the Gotham Bridge.
Hmm.
or the old water reserve, or Jerry's abandoned circus, televised for millions to see.
He's the
It
Joker,
wasn't
baby.
supposed to end like this.
What do you want?
I'm dying.
Looks good.
Melanoma.
Well, I guess that acid bath wasn't too funny, was it?
The
Makes
night
sense.
we first met. With all my close calls, skin cancer. The humor is not lost on me. I guess dying is easy.
Man, he looks
Yeah.
good. I know a lot of it's makeup, but
Why am I here?
That's a great question. I want you to finish what you started. I want you, Patsy, to kill me, not the cancer. Our legacy is too grand to end with a whimper. It must be epic. It must be gut-wrenching.
excellent. Joker, my goodness.
You have nothing to say. I just told you that I'm dying. This is it, the final confrontation. After all we've been through, this is our final soliloquy.
I don't care about our legacy.
Yeah.
You're a coward. You won't kill
Pisses
me
him off.
because you're afraid.
Because he values his relationship with Batman.
Moral code or your one rule. It's because without
He
me,
loves to tempt him.
you can't justify your own existence.
You're right. I am afraid. I'm afraid of myself. That once I murder, I'll like the taste of it. And then I'll kill every single inmate at Arkham Asylum. But you need me. Freeze has Nora. Poison Ivy has her environmental cause. And Riddler has his puzzles. But
Yeah.
you have nothing. Without me, you become your worst fear. And that's being upstaged by everyone here.
I am the king of this asylum. See my crown? It sparkles in the bitter glow of twilight.
He's so good. Super creepy. Love it.
See, Batsy, I am the one thing that you are not. You've spent your whole life fighting crime, night after night. Dead sidekick after dead sidekick.
Jeez. Yeah, that you murdered.
For what? You're utterly miserable. Afraid of the one thing that could possibly bring you joy. See, I am completely and genuinely happy. I wake up every morning with a great big smile. I absolutely love my life. But you absolutely hate yours.
They are polar opposites.
I've often wondered, where were you when the boy laid bleeding out on the floor in that dusty warehouse? Where were you?
I read that
True,
comic.
presenting him to me was a
Long time ago.
stroke of genius, masterful in your story writing. And I have to give the boy credit. He knew how to sell it.
He's this great thing with his eyebrows.
Muscular body, breaking under the weight
With the
of
crowbar.
my lead crowbar.
Yeah. I knew that.
Do you know what his last words were? With his last breath,
He's trying to piss him off.
said. He said your name over and over again. I would give anything to hear the boy scream your name one last time.
Just walk away.
Did I hit a nerve? Ouch. Well, I digress. Moving on. how could we forget our favorite redhead? So photogenic, so young.
Oh, it was
Do you
Barbara
remember
Gordon,
most
right?
about this night? It was her hair.
Because didn't he, like,
It smelled like lavender.
take naked pictures of Batgirl, is that right? Oh yeah, he paralyzed her, that's what it was.
Do what everyone wants and just kill me.
I'm not an executioner.
Just an indirect one, Patsy. I can never measure up to your death toll. Yours is the accumulation of everyone in this asylum. Half the tombstones in Gotham are because of you. That's your legacy.
Enough!
Jeez.
How many people would still be alive if you had died years ago? Robin would have a little flock of his own. And Barbara, her dreams shattered like her spine.
You say that you're king around here, but all I hear is the same old song and dance. You're no longer relevant. When's the last time that you've been in the news? Croc, Ivy.
If he didn't like that. He loves the
Even
attention.
Condiment King have had their headlines. What have you done?
Let me unveil the curtain, Patsy. You know those 3 missing police officers? I killed them.
What?
I gutted them and left them to rot at O'Neill's Toyland. I can't tell you how much of a joy it's been to watch in secret as Gotham's torn itself apart.
Oracle, did you get all that?
Loud and clear. O'Neill's
Batgirl.
Toyland. I'm sending the info to GCPD now.
You're so predictable. I knew that if I worked you up, you'd lose your focus.
Worked up. I'm dying.
Are you?
What are you talking about?
Oh, is he not really dying?
I faked your toxicology report, along with your blood samples.
That's awesome.
Look at me. I'm sick.
I've been poisoning your water supply for weeks. I knew that if you thought that you were dying, then you'd play your cards out to try to impress me. I discovered that one of Jervis's thugs had possession of a police baton.
Oh, cool.
It was registered to one of the missing police officers. I found 3 sets of fingerprints, and one of them was yours.
But how did he do it? Was he in prison the entire time, or is it just he got caught after the fact?
You lied to me. You lied when you said you don't care about me. But you do. You spent weeks planning and preparing this. So we could have another awe-inspiring performance. I must say, Betsy, bravo. Bravo.
I guess dying isn't easy.
Is that a joke?
Infectious laughter.
We're about done here, Lieutenant.
All right. Good job. See you guys downtown tomorrow. All right, take it easy.
Oh, because they found the bodies, right? What happened to Gordon? That's my question. I know he's in the hospital, but...
So, playing everyone, the whole time, and me included.
It had to be real.
Think I was too stupid to sell it?
Those are your words, not mine.
I wish we could have saved the men in time.
Those men were already dead.
Excuse me, what was that? What'd you just say?
I said they were already dead.
You knew they were dead?
Yes.
Then what was all that about? Why did you do all that for them?
I didn't do it for them. I did it for their families. I had to take away hope so their families could heal. It said that the worst thing to come out of Pandora's box were not the sorrows or the plagues. It was hope itself. Hope's a gamble. Hope lacks certainty. And this city knows all too well what hopelessness and pain can do. It drives it mad. Now without hope, maybe the family can start the healing process and move on.
Yeah. I can see why Gordon respects you. Used to think you were too crazy to deal with. But I realize now, underneath that Halloween costume, you're actually not such a bad guy at all. What an asshole.
It's great. I have definitely a few thoughts I need to make sure to remember, because this is really good. I like the whole...
Bullock was right calling me a madness.
I'll finish that thought in a second.
Not knowing why or who killed my parents has left me with this endless open wound. An abyss that I stare into every night. It's that lack of closure that's turned me into this monster. A monster that I both fear and embrace. A monster that I call...
Batman.
The Batman.
That's so good.
Just laugh away.
Dang. There's a number of reasons why that is so stinking good. Is there like an end credits thing, or there is? Okay, I'm gonna fast forward. Oh yeah. There's a number of reasons why that's really, really, really good, and I will get into that in here in a second. Nice.
Selena.
Meow.
That's funny. I wonder if they're gonna do more. That's awesome. I think first off, the reason why that's really good is because it's obvious that whoever did, the people who worked on this, they obviously get Batman, they get DC, they get what it's supposed to be. And like I said before about like the Zack Snyder Justice League, is there should be something deeper. There should be a deeper meaning to everything with DC. There's a depth that isn't in a lot of Marvel that DC generally has. And something that I do like, and this is actually something I heard somebody say today about the Zack Snyder Justice League, is that basically, and this is something I've been saying too, is how there's a lot of care put into the cinematography with Zack Snyder as opposed to the cinematography done by Joss Whedon. And you can kind of see that also in the Avengers and stuff. A lot of it is just basically winking and nodding at the audience with the Avengers, saying, hey, look how cool we are. It's like those sweeping shots of why are they posing like that? Why does that work? You need to get to fighting. That's all that's going to work here. See, and that's just as, and they make those jokes, those self-referential jokes. Like in Age of Ultron, whenever Hawkeye is saying, basically, hey, I'm fighting a bunch of robots. I have a bow and arrow. None of this makes much sense. It's a funny line, but it's not a deep movie. I mean, there's deepness to it, but it's not a deep movie or plot. There's not a lot of meaning above the surface and what they say. With DC, there is. There's a lot of care put into the cinematography. I mean, you look right here, whoever shot this, the guy who directed this, what is his name? Aaron Schnelke? Sorry, Aaron and Sean. I have no idea. I'm going to just butcher that. It's Shunky. Man, I can't even start on that. I'm so sorry if they watch this. I am so sorry. Anyways, but that looks, the cinematography and all that, it looks like stuff that you would generally see in a graphic novel, which is exactly what I want from DC. I want that feeling of, like, I want my heart to leap whenever I see certain shots. Like, there's certain shots of Batman, like, I mean, obviously there's stuff that's on green screen and it's not done, you know, professionally, and it doesn't look uber real, but it looks good. I mean, you see what they're going for. It looks decent. You see the shot and the way they compose their shots and the direction. It looks like they're trying to create something pretty, something impressive visually. And I really do appreciate that. I mean, it looked like pretty much every shot in that was something that they were trying to create something visually pleasing to your eyes. I mean, and that's what I really do appreciate. That's what I appreciate about Zack Snyder's stuff, is that there's a lot of depth there. There's a lot of care put into it. And then you get the psychological aspect, just like they're saying in the description here. The psychological relationship between the Joker and Batman. It's very interesting and it's very dark. And the idea that basically, especially the Joker needs Batman, but the Batman needs somebody to fight too. He needs somebody to be in competition to constantly be playing chess against, like, you know, the Joker's playing chess. And I think that was the idea there, is that he's like, hey, look, here's me moving my piece. And then the Batman's move was basically to reveal that he had staged everything. And I think that that is deep. So that was really good. I really like that. I'd love to see this guy, these people, I guess I'm assuming brothers or something. I'd love to see them, brothers or family of some sort, do more like that. So I definitely would be in on that. Anyways. Yeah, I'd like to see more like that, and I will, and actually, you know, it's definitely got me wanting to watch the rest of the Justice League, the rest of the 2 hours that are left on the Justice League. Unfortunately, it didn't look like I'll be watching that tonight, just because that would end up getting into like 1 in the morning, and I don't want it to get too late, but maybe I can watch that tomorrow and then get my review sometime this weekend, or get the full thing uploaded. That being said, I look forward to watching more of this and sending you guys more of my thoughts when it comes to the DC Extended Universe, and hopefully they can give it all back to Zack Snyder and maybe even get these people involved, because it really does seem like they get it. What did you think of Batman Dying is Easy, this little short film done by Aaron and Sean Shunke? I'm going to put that in like right here so that way you can see how that's spelled and tell me how maybe it's pronounced, because I have no freaking clue. But what did you think of Batman Dying is Easy? Do you agree with what my opinions are on it? Do you think it was good? Do you appreciate DC over Marvel or Marvel over DC? Not just in the sense of were the movies overall better, but in the sense of what they were trying to come across, like how they were trying to come across. What do you think of the comics over, you know, one or the other? Let me know down in the comments or the comments down below, not comics down below. Let me know about those comics though, down below in the comments. And if you like my reaction to Batman Dying is Easy, then like this video and subscribe to my channel for more content like this. I'll definitely try to watch all these types of things when they come out. Just feel free to let me know in the comments if there's anything that looks interesting that you want me to take a look at, and I'll definitely check it out, whether I react to it on this channel or at least see if it's something I want to react to. But I'd be happy to do it. And I thank you so much for subscribing and for supporting my channel. I really do appreciate it. I really am wanting to grow and build this and hopefully even make a career off of doing YouTube. So definitely like, subscribe, comment, share, do all that stuff. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for your support again, and I will see you in the next one.